Hello everyone and welcome back to Baba Is You. Today we are jumping into the 8th world here, Chasm. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, that is a fascinating world map. Oh, that's very scary. So do we have like three new like possible like ideas here? Is this world kind of like 3 mini worlds? Okay. I guess we'll find out shortly. Let's jump into this first thing. Metacognition. What does that mean? At this time, extra one. Interesting. At this time, I'd like to say Baba is word. What? I'd like to say, if you haven't already, do be sure to check out the prior episodes in the series. If you haven't already, check them out in the description or the card above. Baba is word. So the actual Baba character is themselves a word in this case. Very interesting. Very, very, very interesting. I guess what we can do here is we can make potentially like key as word. I don't see why we need Baba to be word, right? But what we can do is we can make key as word, theoretically, and then have key like have multiple qualities. For example, we can have one key doing their own thing here where we have key as push and key. Okay, so the problem is, I get it. Okay, so we want to have keys be push and open. Why can't we just have key be push and open? Yeah, what's wrong with just doing this? Ah, there's the problem. Because these words are against a wall, and we can't actually fit like that against the wall, right? Or we can't remove the is here from like against the wall. So we have to instead find some other way to do things. In particular, we're gonna make key word, so we can have key. Let's make key push first, and then push key against the is here. Do this. Now key is push and word. We can go ahead and oh, I have an idea. What if we make key me, right? Key is you. Any issue with that? No. Then we're able to make if key is word. Oh, I have an idea. So the problem is, how do we get like us to go through the door here if we can't put the key word here, because if we have it here, it'll block the door. We do that by making key is word, and then by walking towards the door like this, key is open is now true. We open that guy, and then boom, we go in. Okay, not bad at all. That was pretty straightforward, to be honest. Let's go ahead and ooh, that's a whole bunch of words, not words, levels that just opened up. Multi-tool. What does multi-tool entail? Rock is hot. We can't go over rock. We have to remove rock here. Baba is you and box. So Baba and box are both melt. Box has flag. Flag is win. We have to get something hot over the box. Rock is word. Interesting. So if we do this, then we're going to be able to push the rock around like that, which is fun. Then we can just kind of push. Is Kiki hot? Is Kiki hot? Oh, well, we can make Kiki hot pretty easily, actually. Wait, I'm starting to develop some interesting ideas about how to approach this level. Very few of them working. Wait, how does this work, actually? If we, oh, wait. If we make rock as push again. Okay, so we need to get a rock on top of the box. No, we need to get a Kiki on top of the box? What is the purpose of Kiki here? Unironically, why do we need Kiki in this level? We can just wait, I'm gonna go ahead and undo this a bunch. I'm not sure I fully understand what the catch of this level is. Boom. Is Kiki not hot? Oh, Kiki cannot be push and hot. That's the problem. Actually, they could be. what's wrong with making Kiki hot? Oh, because we can't move Kiki over to the is hot section. Got it. Well, actually, how do we get anything into the is hot section? Hold on. I think what we need to do is we need to have no more Kiki. We need Kiki to be rock. So we have 2 rocks available. So then we can push rocks around to get, like, interesting things going. We can then push this guy here, push this like this, and do this. Okay, the actual mechanic of moving the rock around isn't that hard so far. Then we have rock is push once more. We go ahead and push the rock up here to make rock is hot. And then we can push the rock down to make the box explode. Very nice. And not so bad. Broken. What does broken entail? Baba is you, wall is stop, wall is wall. Text is float. Text is not push. Wait! That's so weird! Text is usually push. I mean, okay, like, it's one of those things where, like, even if you don't specify in the level, I feel like text is basically always push. It takes a certain, like, you have to specifically violate it like we did here in order to make text not push. That is so interesting. Okay, so then what do we do with this? How do we... Interesting. So what do we do here then? I guess we have to move the rock into a certain place or something? Rock is... Well, if we do this, we can move the rock down to the telly section. And now we have 2 rocks. What if... Oh, well, we gotta move the rock out of the way. Perfect. No, move up, and then move right. Why can't we make wall as rock? Yeah, well, okay, why can't we make, wall is rock? What's wrong with the sentence, wall is rock? Yeah, what's wrong with that? Why can't we do that? Maybe we just need to... Oh, wait, no, this is actually way easier than I thought it was. We push... Okay, so the win condition, instead of trying to get the rock somewhere interesting, the win condition is to get this win statement somewhere interesting. Except we can't push win anywhere because text is not push. Okay, well, what if we just kind of push the rock here so text is not rock and now text is push, right? No? Well, then how do we make text push again? Is it both text is not push and text is not rock? Interesting. Well, so then how do we even make sentences that would... Because how do we move the win somewhere that's interesting? Curious. Okay. Did not mean to do that. Oops. Maybe if we do this, we can make 3 rocks hang out at the same time, which might be helpful. Up. We now have 3 rocks, and we can't have them leave the corner because if they do, they all die. Okay, that's no good. I don't really understand how I'm meant to navigate this level. I still don't really get what the win condition is. What object are we going to push into the win section to make a win condition? Curious. Wait a second. I have a new idea. If we make rock stop, hypothetically. If we just go through here, get ice, get it through Telly, push up, go through here, then make rocket stop. Right? We have rocket stop here. Can I still push rock? Yes. Okay. But if I move rock, will it carry words with it? No, we just turned... What did we just do? Wall is rock. We just turned it into walls? How do we do that? How do we turn rock into wall by doing that sentence? Wait, that's weird. How does that work? I genuinely don't get the mechanics behind that particular move. You go here, you go here, you go down, and then boom, now it's wall is wall. Weird. What a weird puzzle in general. Because the main thing is that we need to find a way, I think, to make this text is not push get broken. Because once we get the win pushing somewhere, we're good. We have to find a way to get... Yeah, just to get win somewhere else. I got it. I've literally got it. Wait, I cannot believe I didn't clock this earlier. Rock is Telly. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, literally rock is Telly. And then we just push this guy. I guess I'm going to have to go through here, then push this guy. Well, that's not good. Huge. Okay. And then we get this other rock here, so we can telly that rock, telly win over that rock. So then how do we actually do things in such a way that is actually useful for us? I think we might need a third rock. Yeah, what if we get a third rock going somewhere so we can teleport things like 3 ways? Or maybe if we just make... If we just do this and have us move Win around. Oh, look at this. We can just do this and then have us move Win around and around and around. And then I guess we can do it on... I'm gonna make Ice's I'm gonna make Ice's Win, I think. This is probably more complicated than it actually has to be right now. Huge. And then Rock is Win. Rock is currently push. That doesn't actually do that much for us right now, but we can. Oh, but Rock is no longer Telly if we do that. Okay, okay, okay. Let's go ahead and just keep that guy there for now. I'm going to go ahead and leave Win behind. Nice. Right here. Cool. Then let's go ahead and get Ice back into position. Perfect. Then all we have to do... I think we might have screwed this up, high key, but it's fine. I think I screwed this up bad, actually. Is there anything else I can... Oh, wait. The much easier solution, actually. Oops. Yeah, make Ice Telly. Make Ice Telly. We want Ice to be Telly because we love Ice being Telly. What if we just make text Oh no, because we okay. I was thinking of making text win, right? Text is win, but if we push this guy here, then boom, that's our problem. Okay. We can't do Baba as rock. I guess we'll have to make the ice win. Or maybe, actually, let's just leave ice behind for the time being. What if we swapped out rock as push for rock as win? Then, because it's no longer push, I'm not going to get stopped when I try to, like, enter it. Go here, go here, go here, go here. Go there. Rock is now win, and we can go ahead and just teleport onto a rock at some point. I guess I'll try this other rock over here. How do I get this in the place I want? Wait, so if I teleport it while it's here, nothing happens. If I teleport while it's here, that happens. Oh, because I'm walking onto the rock while it's still a telly. Okay, we do this. This is annoying. How do I make ice no longer telly? Rock no longer telly. Okay, we do it like that. Which is annoying. Ugh, okay. How do I do this, though? Rock is win. Congrats, we made rock win. Okay, nice. Is there no way for me to just get win out of the picture here? I want to leave win exactly where it currently is. Oh, because we're changing the push situation. Got it. Understood. I need to undo all the stuff I just did. Cause got it. Because replacing push with it is a problem. I love all these actions that I have to like repeat over and over again. It's very funny. Well, is there any benefit to changing rock as word up here if we make rock is win instead and replace word? Maybe we gotta make ice as win. Or Baba is win. Okay. Let's look at this more clearly. Rock is push. Rock is also rock. Rock is telly. Push is now out of here, which is absolutely no good. Was there any merit to making ices win? Can we finagle ice into being something that wins? Maybe we can, but that would also undermine our ability to make rock is telly, which is a problem. Okay, well, if ice is telly and then we want to, what do we want to do? Maybe there's some merit. No, not doing that. I want to get this stuff out of here. Is there any merit to constantly swapping ice and rock back and forth? Like this? Can that do anything for us? Ice beam push, rock is telly like every alternate like turn. But the other telly isn't available is the problem. Oh, well, if we just kind of... And now something Whoa! Oh, that we did it! We did it! Rock is what? Is rock still push somehow? Yes, because rock is a word, and now rock is the. Got it. Okay. I feel like I kind of locked in for that one. I didn't talk very much, but I promise I was just kind of like focused. You know, like I just had to focus on getting the timing and stuff exactly right. Okay, we did it. 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 Moon is wind, water is water, rock is rock. Okay, fair enough. We love those words. We can turn something into a word up here. Rock is whatever, right? Why does that stop? Both are stop, and we have to find a way to, like, navigate them. Okay, can we make... down here we have... Down here we have some shenanigans. We have water, and we have rock, and we want to find a way to destroy these things by, for example, making water sink and then pushing rocks into water, right? Cool. First things first, let's get over here. What if we just make water is push? That seems like a very easy way to begin this puzzle. We just push this water in, and then nothing happens. Curious. Well, I guess we can make water hang out here, and then make water into a word, and then we can push rock over water, but no, it's stop, so that won't actually work. Both are stop. How are we going to make this work? Refreshing. Blank is push. Let's make rock is push, just for argument's sake. Rock is push. We can make rock is word now, for some reason. And what does that do for us? I don't know why I thought pushing the rock into the literal rock into rock as word would work. That's a premium bozo moment on my part. Oops. And then how do I push the rock into place? I guess I don't. Yeah, how do I get past these guys here? How do I get into this little area to the right-hand side? I need to get there in order to push the word water down so I can, like, get through, pull through, exist, hang out, have fun. I guess... We push rock into place. We push this rock here. We go up here. We can then make rock as push, doing all of this. And we still need to find a way to make water push. Text is float, by the way, right? Like, this object does not have the properties of text now. That's a separate thing that happens separately, correct? In water is water, rock is rock. Got it. Okay. I'm not going to pretend for a heartbeat. I get it. Push rock over. We make room. I can't believe I didn't think of this earlier. We just do that. We just have literally both of them be is statements like this. We both push them, then we do this. Then we can, I guess, start to navigate this. Water is sink. Rock is push. But now water is also... Yeah, water is also now push. And there's no real way to get rid of this guy here. Which is why, instead, we are going to push this guy here. Which lets us do this. And then we have water is push over here. We need to be able to have water be a disengageable object later. We need to be able to make water no longer push so we can push rocks onto water instead. Now, how do we navigate this guy over here? And how do we navigate the rock over there? We need rock to be sink at some point. And we can't change the water into a rock and vice versa. We have to find something else to do. Such as, for example, I have an idea. I have a really interesting idea. Oh, I have an idea. Water is unfortunately going to just stay sink, right? But we can push water out of the way here, right? We can push this guy up, no big problem. And then last issue, how do we, like, get this rock out of the way? We need to find a way to make rock no longer push. Push the water on. Is it because water is push? Oh yeah, we just make it no longer push and then we have a problem solved. Boom, perfect. Yeah, then we can just walk over it. Nice, okay, that wasn't so bad. That wasn't so difficult. Let's go ahead and go to number 5, Kiki and the star. Lava is word, Baba is you. We have no real option except to make either Baba or lava float. Can word be float? No, word's an adjective. So we make lava float. What does lava do? Lava is lava, and now it's float. So who cares? You know what we could do? We can make Baba as word, and then by doing that, have me float potentially? Is there a way to get me to float over things? Hang out? Exist? What are we doing here, actually? How do we get past the skulls? I guess I just need to push the lava past somehow, but how do I get the lava past? Also, Kiki is asleep? What's up with Kiki is asleep? Just hanging out, doing your thing? Huh. Weird. Okay, well, I guess we need to find a way to make Baba is you. We need to find a way to make Kiki me, because Kiki is sleeping. But then once we wake Kiki up, we gotta be where Kiki is to get the star, right? We can't really win unless we're with Kiki down in that section there. Okay, so then how do we handle this? I guess we need to find, again, some way to get where Kiki is. I want to be where the people are, to quote a song I once heard. What is the purpose of making lava float? Is it to, like, do some shenanigans where it can float over words while being a word itself? Do you know what I mean? Like, if we can do... Oh, I have an idea. What if we do this? Lava is a word, and then now lava, it remains a word. What? That's annoying. So it cannot sustain itself on the is word statement. We can't have lava is word sustain again itself. Curious. Again, literally no clue what they want me to do here. If I really had to guess, it was, I have a new idea. We're going to go ahead and... Lava is you, then we, find a second is statement and push you is over a bit. Not sure why we're doing this, but we are. I guess we can make Baba is float? No. Is anything pushable? Is Baba pushable? I don't think so. Words are pushable, of course, but... I'm just thinking about what to actually do here. I guess we can go ahead and make Baba as a word now, and then we can, if we move everything over, do this. No. Do this. Baba is now a word. Why do we need Baba to be a word? I think I know why I'm developing a really interesting theory. What if we develop a way to make a self-sustaining Baba is you and Baba is float and all these things statements? What I need Baba is word here. Specifically here, Baba is word. Then, as a word, Baba will also be float. We'll carry Baba is you along like this through the skulls, float over the skulls, and then knock you into Kiki, so we make Kiki is you and then win the level. Perfect. I think what we're doing initially is very good for like making that happen. So lava is gonna be me for a hot second. Will I get all of this sorted? Baba is you, lava is you. A classic Baba is you moment, moving everything over like this. I think this is actually exactly it. Baba is float now. Does that affect anything I do? No. Though I probably, TBH, need to make lava me, at least for the time being. I guess I could do the same thing with lava, so who cares, but... So we're going to position lava so that lava is in fact me. Boom, perfect. And then what? Baba is word? No, I need lava to be word. I need to have the inverse, where I am Baba. I can't make lava into Baba, but I can make Baba into lava, which is interesting. Ooh, curious. Yeah, let's make Baba is lava. That should solve a lot of our problems, right? We get two guys to use. Perfect. And then we can make lava is word here, and then we're able to, let's push this down, get this in place, do this, then boom. And now lava is you, and we move over, and now Kiki is you, and we can walk over and do our thing. Perfect. Okay, that wasn't so hard. That wasn't so bad. I'm liking the word adjective a lot. That's a very fun word in this game. Visiting Baba. How do we visit Baba? We push a rock into the thing, it sinks. What is the purpose of showing us that at the beginning of the level? Why do we have to do that? A ton of rules here, by the way. That's 2 rows of words! Or 2 columns, I mean. Uh-oh. We go through, we do that. Perfect. Me is you. Har har. Baba is win. We have to find a way to get to Baba. Whoa, that's crazy. Then what? We just have to get some funguses to keep being push? Ah, but there's the problem. Once I go through, I make fungus no longer push, and that's a problem. Okay, interesting. There's a skull there. We can't really get past the skull. What rules can we affect? Literally, all we can affect is rock is push and fungus is word. That is all we can do. What benefit would making rock or fungus into word do? Can we turn fungus into rock and vice versa? No, we cannot. Both are themselves down here. And defeat. Defeat's a goofy thing to add on to that. That's kind of scary. Me is you, text is float. I can't use text to destroy the water. Got it. So then, what's the purpose of making this stuff? Oh, this teleports. Oops, my bad. Yeah, what is the point of all of this? I mean, look, you can, of course. Wait, I need to test something else, actually, about this level. I need to... Oh, yeah, you can totally push words past this stuff. You can totally push words past the door. Can we make Fungus push? Fungus is push. Ah, but then Fungus stops being push, and then it kills me because Fungus is also defeat. So then, if we can find a simple way to... Oh. Okay, so I see one part of the solution here. We have to recreate the sentence. Fungus is push. In this nook over here. We go over here, we make Funguses push, and then we go ahead and we push the Funguses across the river, and then everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. No, that's stupid. There's a much simpler solution to this level, and it's to do this. We just do this, then teleport. Oh, I see the issue. Also, they're floating, so they can't even teleport back and forth. All I wanted to do was just have a constantly rotating teleport rock and fungus on the teleport star, which would let us, like, just, you know, go back and forth with that thing, which is kind of funny. We can push out an is statement here. We now have two is statements that are doing presumably something. What that something is, I couldn't tell you, and I don't even dare to tell you. I'm looking at all these different rules. Well, if text is float... Oh, this is easy, actually. We just need to make... Okay, so that idea I had about having these two things just constantly go back and forth, we can do that. We just have to use the objects, not the words. We need to have a constantly teleporting rock and fungus. And that is how we beat this level. We have those go back and forth, and they constantly just kind of make is push true for each of them every other turn. So you might be asking, how do we, like, do that or something, man? The answer is surprisingly simple. It's not. I was lying to you, and I apologize for that. But it's not so bad. In fact, I think I know what I need to do with most of this level now. We're going to go ahead and set up an is word thing down here. We turn rock into word. We need rock to go through here. Before I do all of that, rock needs to be is push. Classic rock behavior. The iconic thing that rock does in this game is be is push. We love rock. Go through here. Great. You hang out here. Rock is now word. It's now push on every other frame. Fungus remains push because it's past the door here. We do this. All we need now is for fungus to also be word, which is easy. We already have the words for that on this side. We just make fungus's word, and now we go through and we wait a beat, boom. Wait a beat, boom, go here, wait a beat, done, wait a beat, done. and just do it on every alternating frame. Okay. 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 Oh, oops. Okay. Huge. Tremendous. And that's why they call me, me. It's because me is you, and you is me. You is I suppose I should say. Automated doors. How long have I been playing this for? 40. I think this will be the last level I handle in this episode. You not. Love not. I love having a not available. Not is such a fun word. Okay. What else is true? Baba is you would push. Flag is win. Where's the flag? The flag is over here. How do we get the is flag thing in place? Weird. Is text float? Text is not float, which makes sense because I can then push text like that through conveyor belts. Rock is word, wall is stop. What are we doing here? I'm just thinking right now. Let's go in here. And you know what? Let's do it with belt is not me, wall is not me. Notably, rock can be me. No issue there if rock is me. Okay. What if we make, just for funsies, rock is word, right? Or wall is word, I mean. Great. What does that do for us? We can make all the walls into rocks. Nope, because wall is wall. Then what if we... Baba is you and push. So we can push Baba around. Not sure why I would need to. Oh, I have a really interesting idea. What if we just make not rock is word? Now everything that's not a rock is a word. Okay. Wall is Baba doesn't work. Oh, this is a... Oh no. This is a confusing level now. Oh no, that's very confusing. We're going to go ahead and bring the U in here just in case. Rock is now me. And Baba is always me. No matter what, Baba is me. Cool. I'm going to go ahead and do this just to preserve some stuff. Let's go ahead and get rock to push not in here because that seems important to the solution. Okay, rock him in here, fine. Fine, Rocky, I love you. Then we're gonna go ahead and do... Not rock is you, which is just Baba. And then not rock is word, which includes Baba. Now, Baba is you and rock is you. We don't need either of them to be... There's nothing stopping Baba from being like me, for example, right? Okay, so what if we go ahead and make... Oh, interesting. The only thing that can be me is Baba and rock in the level, because not rock is you. Implies that everything that's not a rock is Baba, but the only thing that's moving right now is, in fact, ya boy Baba. And the text. I guess text is not you, which is interesting, but whatever. We can't make wall me, right? Yeah, no, wall is not me. What do we do with the stuff down below? How do we even get that going? Okay, not rock is word. Well, what can we even do if we have not rock as word? I guess we're going to need to have The only object we can transform this entire... I'm going to reset. The only objects we can transform in the entire level... The entire level... is Rock and Baba. We need Rock to end up in this crevice here, become Flag, and then we to find a way to escape this containment cell over here, the big one, and join Rock down here. Okay. Interesting. We can't have, for example, let's go ahead and bring this guy in here, right? If Rock is word and Rock is you, sorry, just thinking right now. What if we do this? Rock is you. We had this guy over here. Boom, perfect. Then, when they are in critical position, which in this case is going to be right here, Rock is now word, Rock becomes a flag. Great. How do I get out and take advantage of that Rock being a flag? I don't know. I don't know how to reverse the conveyor belts in this level. I'm just looking now. I'm just thinking. What even are the possible interactions? We can make everything. If we make wall into word, what does that do for us? We can't turn wall into anything. We can't... Side note, what's the benefit of making something not word? Is there a benefit to making something not word? Can we do something with that? For example, Rock. Rock's not a word. If we decide it's not going to be a word, what does this do for us? Is it just how it usually is? Does it just exist the way it normally does? Is there some way that we can make wall no longer stop? Because that would be a great thing to do, right? Is there some way to make Baba no longer shift on this belt? Man, okay. This is tricky. This is a particularly tricky little level. I need to... Oh, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Not Rock is word. That's what I've been doing. So Rock is... Everything except for Rock is a word. Nothing happens there. Oh, could we turn Baba into Rock and vice versa? Oh yeah, why not just do that? Yeah, why not just do that? I mean, I can think of some reasons, but why don't we go ahead... Oh, wait, there's no way to turn Baba into Rock and vice versa because... Because there's no Baba word like interaction vicinity here. Baba is push. Now that's a really interesting thing to have be true. What is the purpose of having Baba be pushable? Rock is now you. Great. We go ahead, we bring the Rock in. Not Dwayne the Rock, not that guy, but the other Rock. My guy here. So then what? I guess we can bring this guy in here, like this. Perfect. If Baba is pushed, can we push Baba past the shifting belt? Is that a possible function of this level? No, but now we're on top of each other, which is really funny. Why would that be the case? Okay. Yeah, interesting. Why does it matter that Baba is push? Why does it matter that Baba is push? Like, genuinely, I need to know the answer to that question. Why does it matter that Baba is push? Because we are never able to lose control of Baba. That's not true. There is one way to make us lose control of Baba, and that is to make Baba is not you. Which we can only do if we make not rock is word. Baba's a word now. Great. Then, what if we make wall is not you again? Okay, it's already a rule somewhere, so who cares? I'm looking at this little weird section here. Okay, we can make Baba and Rock into words, which is very nice. Well, we can specifically make the way to make Baba into a word is by making not Baba into a word. So, Baba is now a word. We need Baba to become not us. That would be not Baba is not you. How do we do Baba is not you while preserving not rock is word? There is no way to do that to my knowledge. What does rock is word even do for us, by the way? Rock is let's go ahead and make rock me for a second. Great, rock is there. Do I want it there? No, I want rock here, I think. Why? Not sure yet. But rock is word. Then we can do a classic, you know. Oh, we can make not rock is you true by doing this, potentially? Let's go ahead and get the not around here. I'm just kind of throwing things at the wall and seeing what sticks. I don't really know what I actually need to do here. Not rock is you. Rock is word. Why does this matter that we have rock is word? Because this just affirms what we already have. Baba being you. Okay. Is there any way to use any of these sentences here? I guess we could theoretically build off of the word wall here and make wall is word or something like that. Why would that matter? Why would it matter? Let's go ahead and try some of that stuff though. Why would it matter if we are or aren't able to have wall be word? Wall. Hello, wall. You can't be you. Because, duh, that's already established. What if we do wall is not you? Just for funsies. We could do wall is not you. See what happens there. Rock, get in here. Come in here and do your thing. Perfect. Rock, get out of here. I don't actually like you very much. I apologize for lying to you, lying to your face, lying to your family. Perfect. And now we have... What if we make wall is not you just again, you know? Would that make a double negative and cancel out? Is Like this, like this. Yeah, so it's a double true. Wall is not you. If we check this, wall is wall. Wall is stop. 2 times wall is not you. Why does it indicate 2 times? Is that meaningful for some reason? And there's just no way to mess with the belt, right? Like this little guy here. Nothing to do there, right? Man, okay. What are we doing here? I genuinely don't know what they need me to do. Like me, I'm thinking. It's your boy me thinking here. Not me, the character from Baba Is You, but me, Martin Loves a Puzzle himself. The Martin guy coming at you live. I need something interesting to happen here, and I'm not sure exactly what that interesting thing even is. Let's examine this down here. Because we've successfully made the rock into a flag. And that's the whole sentence. We've successfully made the rock into a flag. But then there's no way for us to get to that rock. Can I turn Baba into a rock? Yeah, I can turn Baba. No. I can turn rock into a... Oh! I can turn the rock into Baba. That's interesting. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Let's see what happens when we have 2 Babas hanging out in this particular situation. Okay, before that, actually, I need to move rock down like this. I prefer having this guy here. Boom, 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 boom. Then pop one of these. Thank you, rock, for owning yourself. Then we go ahead and make rock into word, I think. You can go down here. You as in the word you, not you the viewer. Love you, you as viewer. Rock is word. And then we make... Ooh. Ooh. Wait, we can't have... I'm thinking here. If we have not rock as word, that makes Baba into a word. If we have... If we have rock as word, that makes the rock into a word. In order to make Baba into a rock into Baba... We'd have to find a way. Oh, no, this is actually really easy. No, it's not really easy. Because we need to have both Baba and a rock be words in order to make rock... What if we do not rock as word and then do this on that turn? No, that's not going to work. If we had like a second is somewhere, that'd be remarkably helpful. For the time being, it's not. Man, okay. Yikes. Yikes. What is the scheme here? Again, I think the win condition is we have to get... I'm going to go ahead and go back to what we were doing initially with, like, you know, rock is you, and then, like, getting all these things. We can pretty easily... go down here, do this, and then make rock into a word, so we can like make a flag down there that we can then access later eventually. That leaves the word not out there, which is really scary. Unfortunate. Man, is there any way to defeat the belts? Oh, I have the solution, I think. No, wall is wall, so we can't turn the walls into flags. I'm starting to get some really interesting ideas. Oh, I'm starting to get some really interesting ideas. My new idea revolves around this. What if we change it to like this? We make it so that wall was flag. Okay, Martin. Well, how do we possibly, you know, navigate that when wall is wall? Well, simple. We don't, like, have to. Let's go ahead and make rock is you, do the classic shenanigans, get rock back in place here, and then get rock to push not in, which is really important to me culturally. I guess we'll have him go all the way in, just to test the theory for the time being. Rock, stop being you. Thank you. Then we make wall is word. We make no, we don't do that. We do the classic not rock is word. Let's get everything in order here. This is annoying sokoban, just basic sokoban stuff here. Not rock. Somehow we're going to get it to be not rock as word. Like this. Sure, that works. No, I just pushed you against the wall. That's not good. Let's go like this. Then go around like this. Not rock is word. And then I'm looking for a place where I can make wall is not wall. The problem is, like, obviously we use all the words in this sentence instead. So then can we somehow find a way to, like, get under here, for example? Here is this guy right here, which is a really interesting thing that can happen, actually. What if we make not rock is word like this, and then that would also make this sentence here true. Would that then make, oh, so wall remains word? Does wall remain word? I don't think wall remains word here. There's no way, right? Did we discuss this in a prior level? I think we might have actually tested this in a prior level and seen that it doesn't actually stick. Because this is next to the one above the word word. Not rock is word. Oof. Oof. Okay. Oof. I don't. Oh, rock is word. Okay. What can rock is word do for us? I'm pretty sure we gotta use this wall is something somewhere. There's got to be a way to use wall as something. Wait. Wait. If we can then go down here and turn wall is flag, but we also need to find a way to make wall is not wall, which seems like a tough sell so far. We could turn rock into a wall. We can turn rock into a wall. Wait, we can turn rock into a wall. We can put this guy here and make wall is not wall. And then we can turn wall into whatever we want, because wall is not wall. What happens if we make wall is not wall? Which one gets canceled out? Okay, either way, that's our next priority. We're gonna have to. Okay, get out of the way here, please. You can just hang out down here in the corner. No one cares about you. I need rock to become a wall somewhere. Where is a good place for rock to become a wall? If we have wall is word, if the rock is here, then we can make wall is not wall here. So the rock should go. We're going to put not there just to like make it clear what we're going to do here. We need rock is you first and foremost. Just get it out of the way, get like the basic stuff going. Rock, you are going to go here. No, one more. Here. Perfect. Then wall is word. Oh, what am I saying? I need wall. I need yeah, wall is word. No, I need to turn the rock into a wall first. How do I turn the rock into a wall? Man, okay. Wall is word, not rock. Ugh. This is all tricky. We can also, just for fun, make rock is not you here too. Which doesn't seem very helpful, but hey, you can. Okay, order of operations. We need the rock to be in place so the rock can become the wall in the correct spot. We also need wall to be word so that we can make wall is not wall. Once this rock is a wall, this rock needs to be a wall first and foremost. So, how do we turn the rock into a wall? Well, we need wall to be word. We can, notably, instead make not rock is word to make rock is wall somehow. I think I know how to do that. I'm realizing I may not know how to do that. Because also the problem is, it's the same thing where we can't have rock be a word and we can't have everything else be a word at the same time. Because my solutions are all like, oh yeah, rock is wall. Oh no, we could just have the word rock be a wall. Okay. not rock is word is a possible thing to do here. And I'm not sure what to do with that information. Man, okay. Ugh. I'm just thinking, you know? I think a big problem might be that I'm looking at this, and I'm spending basically all of my time in this word here. Whew. How big? Wait, I'm trying to think of other possibilities here. We have all this space out here. This level could be a lot smaller than it currently is. I don't think you need all of this space out here to get stuff done. I think it's possible. Okay, this is all ignoring the fact. I want to make it clear. All of the stuff we've just done requires us to put the rock and the baba in here in order to get the word not and the word you inside these walls. It is so, I think it's non-negotiable that you has to stay in here because we have to go ahead and like do this, and then oh, here comes not, and then oh, we go over here, and then like we make the rock stop being you, and then we turn it into a word, and then like oh yay, the flag's there. But that leaves this knot awkwardly hanging because the only way to get the knot inside that I know of so far is to get the rock to like push it in. And that's scary. Is there something else that the knot can do out here that's helpful? Because we can theoretically turn all the walls into word. Does that do anything for us? I'm thinking, if we turn all the wall into word, if we turn like, I was about to say if we turn like not rock into word, wait a second. I have an idea. I have a really interesting idea. I don't know if it's gonna work or not, but I'm looking here, right here. Okay, what if we go in here, and then we have this set up here with the rock, and then we turn like not wall is flag, and that turns everything that's not a wall into a flag. Would that do anything for us? Because this is an is statement that we don't, that wouldn't do anything though, because if we turn baba and rock into flag, then they just, you know, stop being you. That's useless. I'm going to go ahead and come in here and start toying around with keeping the knot outside. If we have rock in here, can we adjust any of these statements over here? Like the statements on the side of the wall? Can we like sneakily insert a knot somewhere in here to do stuff? I don't think so. There's no way to like break in because there's a wall in the way. Yeah, I'm thinking now, is it possible to only bring the knot in? No, because then we can't change ownership over to the rocket anyway. We don't have the U word to work with. So let's keep you in here. Go ahead and bring you in. just for fun. Rock is you, a classic. I guess we do this. Oh, we have to go all the way around now. That's so annoying. We go like this. And then what? And then what? And then what? And then what? What do we do? What do we do with this information? Oh my god. You know how we've been, like, occasionally flirting with, like, having Baba sit here, for example? Could we, like... Okay, Rock, stop being you. You're gonna do something else. Rock is word. Or wall is word. And now we have not wall is something, right? Then we can do, like, not wall is the... Can we turn not wall into rock? Would that be useful? Okay, I guess theoretically it could be. But that's an interesting way to kind of use this one statement we've had available here in an actually interesting way. And if not wall is you, then... Oh my god, if not wall is you, then you know what that means. We're able to turn rock into the flag, and then we can become flag. Wait, that's crazy. I can't believe that's how that works. I mean, I think this is gonna work. It better work. Up. Okay, perfect. Now, wall is word. And then we make not wall is you, and we become the flag. That is such a devious, miserable, awful level. And we're not even done with this world. I cannot believe that. Well, I am definitely clocking out for today. This chasm is wild stuff. Oh man. Oh my god. I'm still like going back to this, like the fact it took me so long to realize, like, yeah, it's impossible to do stuff when you have both not and you in here. I feel dumb for not like clocking the whole, like, oh, isn't it weird how like this whole spot here is like kind of conspicuously available, we can't like do anything with it. That's such a tough level. I'm really happy that it didn't take me any longer than it actually did to like get done. Man, okay. Well, that was I guess the extra levels in the chasm handled. I wonder if like the other levels are going to be like easier to handle. I did not realize the extra ones were the first ones I was doing. I thought they were like the numbered levels, but hey, you never know, right? That said, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, do be sure to like and subscribe. It'll help you catch future parts in this series, so be sure to do that. If you enjoyed the game, check out the description for more information on that. And until next time, enjoy yourself.